somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees. Hard land, I'm missing you. Guitar playing through the night, it felt pretty good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Good as one for the price of two. It's been a long time gone since the truth's been told.
Oh, that's perfect.
And I've seen my
He's got that business. He's got that.
Hey, cut us low. Come on, save my soul. With a bar guitar and a honky-tonk crowd.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to your Lake Fork Guide. It is, I mean, you couldn't draw it up any better. It is a beautiful spring morning. We're going to get after it today and chase some of these big old bass that Lake Fork is so famous for. It's the day after new moon. I'm hoping we're going to really catch them today, and I am extremely excited because I've got an awesome guest today. Come on up here, sir. Everybody in the Your Lake Fork Guide Nation, meet Mr. Cody Cannon of Whiskey Myers. My man, how are you doing, sir?
All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Let's just, oh, wait,
Oh,
hold
yeah,
it.
we can't
If you can't play concerts, we can't be shaking hands. I'm just saying.
He's lying, though. We're going to catch catfish today. We're hungry.
We're going to catch catfish. He is from like deep East Texas, folks, and y'all know my policy on catfish if you watch this channel. I don't know if this is going to work out too well. Now, Cody is a very avid bass fisherman, and because of what's going on in the world, they got a little bit of an extended break.
Absolutely.
I got to say, for a guy like yourself that loves to bass fish, if you got to pick one time to be kicked out of work,
That's
not the worst time of year.
When we heard about it, I told Chris, our tour manager, he fishes a lot too, and I said, hey man, we ain't never been off in the spring before.
Boy.
So he just looked at me and winked. So
that's right. That's
it's a good time to be off if you got to be off.
Well, brother, I appreciate you coming out with me today. Cody has a lot of experience on Fork. He grew up not too far from here. Grew up fishing this with his dad. Has come out here a lot. I know you fished this place a bunch over the last couple of years. So
yeah, not as much as I used to
the
last couple of years, but yeah,
right.
I fished here quite a few times. It's a good lake. It's a good place to
It
be.
is a good lake. It's an awesome place to be. So we are going to go get after today. Probably going to do a lot of sight fishing. We've got a really calm, sunny day. We're at the end of March. Now the water's a little dirty because we have had a ton of rain over the last couple of weeks. I mean, just flooding rain last week especially. So water's still a little off color, but we're going to do the best we can to look at them. If we can't, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to flip them. We're going to frog them. We're going to do something. We're going to get them in the boat.
Catch some fish.
We're going to get them in the boat. So y'all stay tuned.
It wasn't very big, but I hooked it on the bed and it come off. But I mean, I hooked
Oh, as I was reeling my wacky worm, he swirled right behind it.
and
It's a big one too. Oh. That's some big ones out there on the stumps in the middle there, Cannon.
that's an eating size.
Boy, he was just kidding, GW. Actually, on this lake, that is eating size, believe it or not. There, we are started. There, see, he knows how to do it, folks. This man has camera presence. Oh, good grief. Worst part about that was a little bit old fish, and he threw your worm off. He cost you a critter. Oh yeah. What is that? What the hell is that?
Big old goldfish, man.
That's a bat. Okay, nobody move.
Oh yeah, that's good. I thought that was a big old carp.
I think she's laying eggs, though, which means she's going to be almost impossible to catch.
Yep, she's up on the side.
She's laying eggs. I'm just going to. Oh my God, that's a 10. That's a 10 plus, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what'd you say your biggest was? 10 even?
I thought that was big. I thought that was a big old carp.
I did too.
So I said, that's a gold.
I did too. But she's laying eggs. I don't know if she'll do anything for us. Yeah, flip to her. Look at her tail. Look at her tail coming out of the water. That's crazy. That is crazy. Beat on her, dude. Like, get her attention. If you get a chance. Try to wake her up. That is crazy, bro. Folks at home, this is a legit every bit of 10 plus pound fish right here. Oh, she's right on your bait.
Got it on her head.
And I think she's laying eggs, so I don't think we're going to get to catch her right now, but she is right. I mean, oh yeah, there you go. Snap her out of that trance she's in, dude.
Oh yeah. Hey, we might catch her.
If we can get her to quit laying eggs, we might be able to catch her. She's in like La La Land. You might say she's got her O face on. Is that appropriate? Is that Cody's locked up like a bird dog right now.
She's big.
Can't look. He looked like a pointer, dude. You was up there just doing.
She turned around.
Turn around at your bait.
Yeah, but I think she was just turning around.
This is insane right now, folks. I'm telling you, this is a absolute monster bass. Like, if we get this thing in the boat, like Cody catches this might be his new personal best. And his personal best is 10 pounds. So this is a huge fish. She quit laying eggs now. We don't see her, right?
Yep.
You still see her?
Nope.
Okay. Get up here, babe. Dude, if that fish, I thought that fish was a baby. I thought this one was a tiny thing. These suckers are gonna come out bigger than they look in here. There you go. Finally. It's taking us long enough. It's sight fishing, folks. Sometimes it doesn't happen till late at night. Here's the deal. These fish are like in the love-making mood, so I brought somebody to sing to them today.
That's what happened too.
You gotta start serenading them up there, Cannon. Come on, man, let's go. Talking about my mind's telling me no, but my body's, you know. Can you do R. Kelly? Is that in your repertoire?
Woo, maybe some Marvin Gaye or something.
That's a stretch. Well, folks, that big one, she was dumping her eggs or something. Cody got her to quit dumping her eggs, but then she would never lock on. Now we've got one that's actually just sitting on a bed, just the way you want to see. There's actually a turtle over there right now. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, but there is a huge fish sitting on the bed, like right up in there. That turtle kind of made her swim off a little bit. She's still hanging real close to it though. Not really sure exactly how big this fish is because we stay way back off it. That's one thing you want to do when you're sight fishing. You want to stay as far away as you can where you just barely see them. We're way pushing the limits of being able to pitch accurately how far away we are here. But there's a big male and then there's a female that's...
She ain't little.
She's long. I don't know how... You can't tell details from this distance, but all I know is she's real long. So it's an awesome time of year at Lake Fork. Listen, we've been getting our butts whipped out here all morning. It's like noon and we ain't caught but 2 little old fish. But the deal is we've seen how many big ones? Like we've seen a 30-pound bag and they're just not committed. Hopefully this one's gonna stay in this bed. We're gonna be able to catch it. I'm gonna keep this rolling on your first flip and see how she reacts to it, Cody. Let me get out of your way back behind you back here.
You know, I'm probably gonna flip this up too.
Man, just whatever you do, don't crash on her head. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, wait, let her turn. She kind of swam out easy. The male swim out easy. Just let it sit there till they come back. Just wait till they come back on that bed and then start shaking it to them. They didn't just tuck tail and fly out of there. And sometimes, guys, this can happen when fish, I think maybe what's going on, some of these fish, oh, there we go. So the male's in. Sometimes when these fish are real fresh, now the female's in, shake it up, baby. Shake it up. Oh, get her. He's got that big one.
Oh, she's a damn big one.
Oh, you got a stick. Take your time around that stick. Oh my God. I got one hand on the camera, one hand on the net, my man.
She's wrapped around that stick.
You got it. Keep that rod bent. Oh yeah, that's a nice one, my man. Bring her to me. Look at there, son. Now we off and running. That's a hard fish to pick up with one hand, my dog. That's a big one, bro.
I thought she was bigger than that when she jumped. She's good.
She had a big old head on her. That ain't no baby, also. That ain't no baby.
Look at this, look up.
Now, you know what we got to get for her, though.
Kiss?
Well, maybe. I mean, you can kiss her if you want to. I think what's really important, we probably ought to get her a couple of pretty flowers. Dude, that's awesome. That's an awesome fish, buddy. Okay, hold on just a second. Well, guys, like I said earlier, man, I'm out here with Cody Cannon from Whiskey Myers today, and as you can see, the boy don't just pick and sing and yell at the top of his lungs. He can catch a big bass or two, as you guys just saw. That was a big one, dude.
Good one.
Yeah, that's showing up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna keep getting after them. We're seeing a few of these big ones up. For whatever reason, the vast majority of them are playing really hard to get. Now that one was super easy. You caught her on the first flip.
Yep.
Doesn't often happen like that.
Textbook.
It seems like it's either hit, it's all or nothing. Like they're either right on the bed or they won't cooperate at all. But the good news is we have seen quite a few like fish that big and bigger
Yeah.
up on the bank and roaming around and kind of hanging around beds, and just haven't found the right ones yet to lock in for us. But you know, it might be coming. It might be coming. We're gonna keep getting after them. One thing I wanted to do today, you know, most people, we're a pretty small channel. We're not really a big deal. I mean, in our primary region where we get the most attention is going to be here in Northeast Texas, right where you guys are from. Yep. So everybody around here pretty much knows about Whiskey Myers. But in case there's anybody watching that doesn't, where can they find Whiskey Myers music?
Oh, anywhere, man.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Just Google it. That's what I was.
Do y'all have a website or anything?
Yeah, we got a website, whiskey-myers.com, and then all your, you know, standard social media outlets,
iTunes and all that type of stuff. That's the way to do it these days, huh? Awesome, man. Well, brother, obviously we know that you've accomplished a lot in the world of music, and you've been fishing. You know, you kind of grew up around here fishing. Yep. You could have been coming to Lake Fork for a long time now.
Yeah, a long time. It's a great lake. I've been coming here since I was probably about 10 or 11, maybe 12.
Oh, really?
Somewhere around in there, yeah.
Been a couple days, so I mean, that's the advantage of growing up in this region of East Texas. You got all these awesome fisheries around here, and none better for, you know, bigger than average largemouth than Lake Fork.
Yeah, there's big fish in this pond.
We're seeing it today. I mean, they're kind of like swimming around our boat. We're like, oh, like having little mini heart attacks every time we turn around.
Showed up at the right time, yeah. We've seen some big ones.
I mean, we've seen enough fish at this point today to easily catch a 30-pound bag if we can catch every one we see.
Yeah, bigger bag.
Yeah, bigger bag. I mean, it's been unbelievable the fish we've seen up. Y'all, I don't know if we're a day too early or if we're a day too late or somewhere way off the path, but all I know is these fish, most of them just won't commit and get stuck on that bed for us. They'll get up there, they'll come in and look at it, and then they just won't get right up on the bait and lock in. So we're gonna keep hunting and pecking and see if we can't find a couple more. There's a lot of big fish up. I don't know where this day's gonna go, but we might end up with a few giants before the day's over. Hit it. Hit it and dropped it. Go get your flipping rod. It's a little buck. There's a better one in there than that. There we go. Pretty fish though. Look at the colors on that sucker, dude. Yeah, flip on in there. Catch him. Catch her. If she'll stay in there. She seemed to be a little bit lower, like just a little bit on the outside edge towards us in that bed. There you go, little male bass. Got a decent sized little female, not a giant, like not a Cody Cannon fish, but there's a little male. Stay where you are. Stay right where you are. Oh yeah, she's in there. She's in there. She's right down in the bottom of it. She's right, I'm gonna drop it right on her, ready? She's right there. That's where she is. She's right there, Cody.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That was all right.
That was a good one. You gotta start hiring better guides, dude. Look here, she broke my bead. Broke my bead, tore my critter up, tore the head out of my critter. Like she
got your lunch ate, man.
Tell you what,
She's kind of nudging it, man.
he picked mine up and walked off with it that one time. Yeah. There he goes. There you go. That a boy, Cannon. Good fish. Keep him pinned up, big dog. Come on. Yeah, that's a nice one, dude. Yeah, that's a nice one. Wait a minute. That's a scoreable bass. That's a fish landing violation, by the way, sir.
Oh, well, you know.
Is it inside the mouth? Got to verify? Yep, inside the mouth verified. Score tracker alert. Cannon and Lawson just went up by about 3.5 pounds. 3 pounds. We'll call it 3 pounds. Good job, buddy. Nice fish.
Hard-headed fish right here.
That sucker, but he made us work for it, Jack. Good job, my man. You can just turn it loose. There we go. Oh, finally got us back on the board. Good grief, that took way too long. Ow, son of a gun, that hurt. Sucker tried to stab me to death. You see that? It was attempted something or another, I know that. Good night. There you go, another little male bass off of bed. I didn't want to catch a little one, but you know what? I needed a slump buster. It's been a while, to be honest with you, so there we go. Yeah, there's definitely another fish in there. I just seen it come in from the back. No, never mind. That's just a gar swimming through. There's the male. Hand slipping off the thing. Handle there. All right, there's the little buck. Now let's see if him being a little more standoffish will make her want to come play a little better. There you go, folks at home. Another little male. We've got a female on this bed, so hopefully we can catch her. She's acting pretty standoffish so far. She's not giving us a whole lot of reason for hope. I mean, there's probably better odds they're going to cure the coronavirus than this fish coming there and get stupid on that bait right now. Is that too soon, Cannon?
Do what? Yeah. You know,
is that too soon?
I think you're right.
You think I'm right?
Buy me a ticket, Lord, put me on a train. Don't matter how I go, I even walk through the rain.
Well, guys, that's the end of the day. Unfortunately, we never did find another giant locked on. Sight fishing would certainly seem to be the best way to go today. We did do a little bit of other fishing that you guys didn't see. We came up snake eyes on that, goose eggs, whatever you want to call it. We did go chunking and winding in the wind. But it was a really sunny day. It was fairly calm most of the day. It's pretty calm most of the day. And sight fishing really seemed to be the way to go. And we caught some decent fish. I mean, we didn't come out here and just whoop on them. We didn't catch just a ton of fish. We didn't catch a ton of big ones. But you know, any day you come out and you catch a, whatever that was, 7.5 to 8 pound fish, back it up with some 4s and some 3s. I mean, you can't complain about that.
We got that one's tail on camera.
That giant. I hope that showed up on the camera really well, because that giant was over there dropping eggs and her tail was just sticking all the way. That was crazy, wasn't it?
We've seen a couple of other big ones. It's like that sight fishing though. Sometimes they're just ready to eat. Sometimes they're not.
There are some days when you pull up and it's like every bed you roll by, they don't even flinch when you roll past them. You make one flip and you catch them. And then there's some days like today where, other than a few exceptions, it seems, I mean, how many fish do you think we looked at today, Cody? 20, 30? I mean, we saw a ton of fish relating to a bed, and probably saw 4 or 5 that were in that size category that you caught or bigger, and just, man, it just didn't connect for us.
Yeah, so probably about 4 or 5 that were showing up big.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But either way, man, great day. I loved it. I had a blast out here today. It was a beautiful, warm day. I've been so tired of being wet from the rain and gray skies. We got the sun.
Pretty, you know, the prettiest days are always the worst fishing days.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
It was good company. That's what it was.
It was good company. It was great weather. It was a very enjoyable day on the water nonetheless. It was not a bad day to be out here on the old goat lake, as we like to call it.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, man.
Man, thank you so much for coming, my brother. We'll have to do it again.
Absolutely.
Soon. Y'all stay tuned. Check out Cody's website down there, Whiskey Myers. Go check them out. I promise you, it is absolutely. This ain't just because he's sitting here. It's my favorite band on earth right now. You're not supposed to hear that. Don't listen to that. I don't want to see your head start swelling up. It's my favorite band on earth right now. Check out, I will link that in the description. So check out Whiskey Myers and go check out 6censefishing.com. That stroker crawl got some of those finicky bedfish that didn't want to play. Got them to come by. Even got that big one to bite on the first flip. You guys have seen it in multiple videos now where we're sight fishing and that stroker crawl is catching fish on the first flip. So go check out 6censefishing.com. Order them up. When you do, punch in the code Your Lake Fork Guide. You'll get a 10% discount on all orders. Other than that, thanks once again. Thank each and every one of you, most importantly, for watching this video, and we'll see you next time right here on Your Lake Fork Guide. It's gonna go, but we might end up with a few giants before the day's over.
Maybe some catfish.
This boy, you got it determined to put that Deep East Texas catfishing on me, ain't you? I won't even let you put them in my boat. Did you know that? Like if you hook a catfish, I don't even let it get in my boat.
Put them in my boat. Yeah.
No, I don't hook it. They get the pliers right over here. That's all they get. So.